Straight on with the action, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Wales, Paul Ducie.
Paul Ducie, 29 years of age, from Blackwood near Cardiff. Still looking for his first professional victory. He has 5 defeats. However, he has never been stopped. It's his second time at York Hall. Fought Dan Morley in April, 1 week after making his debut against Jake Best in Weston-super-Mare.
And here comes his opponent from Norwich, Rylan Charlton.
Rylan Charlton making his professional debut. Fought as an amateur out of Norwich Lads Club.
Massive following in the York Hall tonight.
Oh, he's brought a great crowd with him. He's been training incredibly hard for this as well. He's been doing 2-a-day sessions 5 days a week for 5 months. He's got himself in great condition. Had a decent amateur record. He's had some decent sparring partners as well. He's been in Gary Corker and Sam Eggington.
I mean, what he comes out of Peacock Gym, right? There's all class operators in there.
For 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the white shorts with the blue trim, weighing in today at 10 stone and 4 pounds in his 6th professional contest from Blackwood in Wales, Paul Ducie. And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing the black shorts with a white trim, weighing in today at 10 stone 4.5 pounds, making his professional debut from Norwich, Rylan Charlton. Your referee, Mark Bates, your timekeeper, Brett Wells. This is a welterweight contest of 4 3-minute rounds.
Charlton looks definitely sort of, his physique is very strong, sharp and cut. Whereas Ducie looks a little bit more soft around the middle.
Rylan Charlton
Seconds
certainly
out.
looks the part. He's here on debut.
Opening up with a nice jab.
He's giving away a little bit of height to Paul Ducie. Oh, and a big right hand straight away. Rocks Ducie onto the ring.
Ducie takes a couple of steps back after that right hand.
Well, he didn't follow it up, Rylan Charlton. But Paul Ducie, having never been stopped, if he absorbs a few more of those over 4 rounds, then that is certainly going to be coming into question. Rylan Charlton showing his intent. And that one was in the back, but again, showing Paul Ducie exactly how powerful he is. Often when you see muscle-bound fighters like this, you wonder how much of it is efficient muscle, but Rylan Charlton certainly looks the business.
With a muscle as well, you wonder about the endurance of the fighter. Sometimes that can start fading as the fight goes on.
Lands the left over the top there to Ducie.
Oh,
Wants to get that left hand away, misses, but follows it up with the right. Rylan Charlton, a minute in.
just snapping Ducie's head back.
And he's brought a big crowd with him. And he's winning over all of the neutrals as well as Rylan Charlton. Works the body.
Ducie is going to have to be very tough if he wants to survive this fight.
Well, watch the shots that Ducie throws. They've slowed down noticeably. I mean, he's walking forward. He's thrown 5 or 6 shots there, but there's no force in any of them. Rylan Charlton has landed some body shots and punched the strength out of him already. 90 seconds into the opening round. Again, Charlton, heavy-handed, marches Ducie into the corner.
Very powerful. Charlton just easily blocking Ducie's shots on the gloves and then firing back some big bombs.
He's caught a few from Ducie there. Landed 3 heavy shots and he's been snapped back again. Good counter punching there from Charlton as Ducie looked to make something happen. Rylan Charlton.
Very controlled, powerful shots. Just comfortably blocking anything Ducie throws at him. And firing back again, snapping Ducie's head back 2, 3, 4
Ducie
times.
in trouble now. The referee thought about having a look at that. Ducie somehow managing to come out of that in one piece and landing a few of his own. And now Rylan Charlton's in trouble. What a turnaround here.
Charlton.
Paul Ducie out of nowhere has wobbled Charlton after spending 2 minutes in the darkness. All of a sudden he's finishing the first round the strongest. Well. Rounds like that are the reason that we love boxing.
That's
Rylan
it, you can never
Charlton.
switch off. You can never switch off.
We thought this was going to be over as a contest within minutes. Paul Ducie does look absolutely exhausted in the blue corner, but Rylan Charlton is being tested here. Fascinating opening round.
Definitely unexpected. You know, Ducie went into survival mode, fought back and actually caught Charlton there with a good shot. So we'll see, was that just a fluke or will Ducie be able to follow up on that?
What I will say is I'll be very surprised if this goes the 4 scheduled rounds.
Definitely.
Rylan Charlton on professional
Corners,
debut.
10 seconds.
Had about as perfect a 2 minutes as he could have hoped to have had.
Seconds out. Round
Paul
2.
Ducie took that punishment, somehow stayed on his feet. But just walking out for the second round, Ducie, a long strand of bloody drool hanging out of his mouth. I think almost the worrying thing for him is he has got a glimmer of light in this fight, so he's going to keep coming forward.
Charlton has been a little bit more cautious now.
I think you have to credit Ducie for that. Charlton wants to get that left hand away, doesn't he? He knows he's one shot away from finishing this, but needs to stay patient. Paul Ducie.
Nice try, little uppercut, nearly caught Charlton. Just blocked it on the side of his hand.
A bit slower in this second round.
I think both guys are being wary now.
I think the exuberance of debut might have got to Rylan Charlton a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you come in here, you've got all your friends, family, and all kinds of people shouting your name. It can fire you up.
I don't think there's any question about who the more powerful of the two athletes is, as Charlton, again, he's a bit out of range to be releasing that right hand.
Oh.
Catches Ducie there. Ducie's down.
Beautiful overhand shot, drops. Ducie took a couple of steps back and rolled it. His head is still not together. He's been waved off.
And Rylan Charlton.
What a cracking finish.
Well, we knew he had the power in the locker from almost the very first right hand that he threw. Paul Ducie.
That's it. Sometimes you just need a fighter to open up an exchange so that, you know, they become then open for these big shots.
Well, that was the difference between that and the previous fight, wasn't it? Daryl Sharp wasn't willing to open up, wasn't willing to exchange. Paul Ducie wobbling Rylan Charlton. It was almost the biggest mistake that he could make in that first round.
That's right. He could taste the blood and got excited and ended up paying for it.
The good news is for Paul Ducie, he was back on his feet almost instantly. The referee, Chaz Coakley, waved it off, but he's in his corner. He's nodding his head. He's communicating.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he's all right. Seems to be okay. Probably his pride will be the biggest thing that's hurt tonight.
But let's talk about Rylan Charlton. Very obviously a lot to learn. However, he's trained hard. He's in fantastic condition. And he's got some power in that right hand.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, on his debut, he stopped a fighter who hasn't been stopped before. So, bright future ahead of him, I think.
Rylan Charlton. Well, he'd given his fans a scare in the first round when Paul Ducie wobbled him as well.
That's it, all kinds of emotions.
He managed to stay up, and that's a real test of his bravery, of his chin, of his quality. He's going to have his hand raised here on debut here at the legendary York Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 32 seconds of round 2, referee Bates stops the contest with Ducie in no position to continue. Your winner on his professional debut from Norwich, Rylan Charlton. Your appreciation, please.
Well,
Paul
your
Ducie.
call rises to its feet for Rylan Charlton. Paul Ducie gave the look there like he thought he was able to continue. I think Chaz Coakley made the right decision. Both will fight another day, but this evening's all about Rylan Charlton. Pint-sized powerhouse finishes Paul Ducie in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a cracking shot, but, you know, with that power, there was no way that Ducie
Here we
was
go
going
with
to
our
survive.
next contest. Please welcome in from Gloucestershire, Lewis van Pooch.